Hi, you guys.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the porch. We just want to hop on here for a minute. It is our anniversary week. Happy anniversary.
36 years.
That's right, 36 years. And we are not marriage experts. We know a lot of what to do and what not to do, but we want to share with you a few things that we've picked up along the way. We have, a lot of you probably don't know our story, but Bob and I met one faithful night in the Indianapolis airport when I was a flight attendant. Bob was my passenger, and back in the day, there was a time that the flight attendant stood in the airport. They took your ticket and tore it apart and handed it to the passenger. So that's what happened with Bob, but it was a little different because he tore his ticket and he said,
I think I love you.
And well, we went out that night when we landed in Dallas, and 5 months later, as two super lost souls, we got married. So we probably saw each other 10, I don't know, maybe 12 times before we got married. It's worked out really, really well for us. So moms and dads, I'm not advising this to your children. I'm just telling you, I don't think anybody should probably do that necessarily, but we're very, very fortunate. And I think it's because God just slammed our worlds right into each other.
He brought us together, and so thankful every day for him finding us, rescuing us, and bringing us together.
Yeah, we were not following Jesus at the time. We got married, moved to St. Louis, and for some reason decided married people should go to church. And we picked the church because it was directly across the street from the bar that we really, really liked. and nothing like some transparency. But those people loved us really well, and we heard them say Christianity's a way of life. And we thought, oh,
that's cool.
That's a really neat idea.
Let's try that.
Yeah, we thought maybe they were a cult for a little while. but anyway, it's kind of a funny story of how we met and got married and ended up being people who want to follow Jesus, because the bottom line is treating people the way Jesus said to treat each other just makes your life a heck of a lot better, and your marriage better as well.
Yeah, and something else that happened in St. Louis, we knew nobody. I was working all the time, and Sheila was flying. Our son Beck, our wonderful son Beck, was born in St. Louis, but we would have a disagreement and walk out and go, well, I don't know anybody. I got to go back in and work this out.
And we were pretty poor. No money and no friends.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read you a few little things that we have picked up along the way that we hope that will make your marriage better. And whether you're in a first marriage, a second marriage, divorced, one thing we want you to know, especially if you're in a divorce and wanting to remarry, like there is life on the other side of that. You get the chance to have a great life with someone else. And we have these little things will just help you. So hold hands, it's good for your souls. The need to be right is wrong. Growing old together is sweet. Our problems have made us stronger. Marriage is beautiful. Arguing is awful. And you know that by when you think you've won, you still feel terrible. Morning coffee is sweet. Stay flexible. Your kids are going to leave home one day, and you really hope they do, because if they stay, it's not good or normal. And then every night is date night. Have more experiences instead of stuff. Never let your stuff own you.
Right.
Laugh a lot, kiss a lot, hug first thing every day, always say good morning, always say good night. Pray together every morning. This is something that we just started within the last 10 years. It's been a huge game changer in our marriage. Be kind, be willing to lead when the other one is down, and just try really hard to both not be down at the same time. Be quick to forgive and don't hold on to things. Just let it go. It probably didn't matter anyway.
Right.
Make your home a safe place because it's your refuge. Do not ever speak bad about your mate to anyone, ever. Find people who are happily married. Ask them questions. Learn from them. Do what they do. Have friends that spur your marriage on, and always have each other's best interest at heart.
And it's also, just to add to that, communication with each other, laughter, fun, and trust. My dad said many years ago, there's only a few people in this world that you can trust, and obviously your spouse needs to be at the top of the list.
Yeah.
No secrets. Don't have any secrets in your marriage. But it's just wonderful when, in my case, Sheila has made me a better person, and she's encouraged me and helped me. So, and she's learned. She taught me how to be more flexible instead of having always have a to-do list. You know, just go with the flow. So, I'm a really lucky and fortunate person. And I'm really grateful for her.
Same here. And one of my favorite things I've heard, our friends Bob and Maria Goff. Maria said, you know, when we got married and the preacher said the two shall become one, I was pretty convinced we were going to both become me. And, you know, you fell in love with the person you're marrying because of who they were. So it's okay to just embrace them where they are and grow together. It doesn't mean you're the same person. You're going to always be different, and that is good.
Yeah, and compromise doesn't mean that you're giving up who you are. It just means loving the person for who they are. So,
yeah. So here's to you in your next relationship or your current marriage. We hope that the Lord blesses you, and yeah, and we just feel very, very grateful that we've gotten to have the life that we have, and we're here for anybody's marriages that need us. We don't have it figured out, but we can tell you a lot of what not to do.
Amen.
Amen. All right, we love you,
Bye,
and
love
we
you.
hope you guys have the best week. Bye.
Bye.